Same thing, messages. Okay. Yeah. Seeking advice, Molly. Hello, psychology person. I am having some psycho problems. Since you seem to have some sort of psychology degree, I figured you might be able to help me. Molly. Molly! Was her real name Nina in the first one? Cause I remember the mother's name being Nina, but I don't quite remember the Molly part. I think it's the same person though. Dear Molly, what an odd request. You sound like you don't really want to talk to me. What are these psycho problems you're experiencing? Looking forward to your response, Soteria. Hi Soteria. I have insomnia. I am constantly in pain. I work in a low-wage job, which frankly is beneath me. I can barely afford daycare for my son. All of this is because of the damn government and that safety bill. It stops people like me from succeeding in life after the service. I'm not sure if you can help me, but I'm running out of alternatives. Dear Molly. Okay, now we can start digging. Issue 1. Insomnia and pain. How long have you been suffering from insomnia? Was there an incident in your life that you think may have triggered this? With the pain, is there a physical injury that you are suffering from, or is it just general pain? How long does it typically affect you? Wow, she's really digging into this. 2. Low-wage job and low income. Could you tell a little more about your experience and qualifications? Did you complete secondary school? College? What career path did you have previously? 3. Finding the right person to speak to. I believe you already have. I am more than qualified to offer you support. But if you find that this doesn't work out, I can direct you to someone else who is more suitable to your needs. Waiting for your reply. Soteria. Hi. Alright, I've never done this before. I was a combat engineer, a veteran in the army of the nation. They kept telling me what an invaluable soldier I was. I believed them, holding my head high and serving their needs, no questions asked. Then I lost the only person I ever loved. He was part of my unit. It felt like my heart had been sucked out of my chest, squeezed through a hole the size of a pinhead. After I lost him, I didn't care about anything. I left my regiment and was discharged for being AWOL. Then my son, Michael, was born. I had to pick myself up, no matter how I was feeling about the loss of his father. I needed to be strong, but I'm not strong. I'm still suffering. If it wasn't for my son, I would never have reached out to you. I have never spoken to anyone about this, and quite frankly, viewing your website, I felt like it was a kindergarten for crybabies. But I guess everyone is seeking some help. I need yours. Yeah, it's really strong. It takes a lot of courage for someone like Molly to seek help like this. Hello, Molly. Insults aside, I think it's quite typical for ex-soldiers to feel that self-help and psychotherapy shows weakness. I find it quite interesting that despite your doubts and prejudices, you chose to reach out to me. This is no small feat. In fact, it shows that you are determined to face your issues and better yourself. No matter how difficult that may be, you are on the road to healing. This feeling of loss, this overwhelming tide of emotions that you are experiencing, it sounds like you are suffering from PTSD. Post-traumatic stress syndrome is a common condition that many former soldiers, ex-soldiers, suffer from after experiencing a great deal of trauma during the war. The good news is that with counseling, the symptoms of PTSD can be treated. How about I offer you some private sessions free of charge? In exchange, I would like to publish your story, anonymously of course, on my blog. Female soldiers are so rarely spoken about, and I feel that your story in particular would be extremely valuable to other former servicewomen who feel they cannot speak up. Oh my god, Karen is an angel. Fine. I don't like the idea of sharing my story, but I also can't afford treatment, so as long as it is 100% anonymous, I consent. Dear Molly, I am so glad that you are willing to share and help others who really need the support. I promise I won't let you down. But what about right now? I know about this, and it's not like Karen leaked it out. I just kind of illegally came in here. I promise that I won't let you down. I'd like to focus on your remarks about the safety bill in my article, because the political criticism is sure to fuel some discussions. But to make sure I get your story right, I think it'll be best if we meet in person, take time to talk things through, even take some photos if that's okay. I would like to suggest a cafe in Freedom Plaza for the meeting. That should make for a fine setting for an article with some political punch behind it. We can meet there if it helps the article, but no photos from me. Keep me anonymous. I promise to keep you out of everything I write here. Okay. Met the National Army veteran at the Freedom Memorial. Before it got bombed? Okay, so that's probably the important one here. We'll skim the other ones. Yeah, Nevena, very worried about her daughter. She urgently needs counseling, hasn't spoken. Hi Nevena, could you give me more details? Yeah, in December last year, I decided to immigrate to the nation. I am from Parges and left the country with my 3 daughters because I wanted them to be safe. So this is the first story that we saw on the website. What were the exact circumstances of your departure? How did your journey go? What about the children's father? Did he stay in the country? My husband was killed shortly before we left. It's very hard for me to talk about this, especially to a person I don't know. Would it be possible to meet you in person? Your help is very much appreciated. Dear Nevena, I appreciate your trust. Please be aware that I am doing this in my free time, and unfortunately, do not have much capacity to meet people in person. I do find your story very interesting though, and would love to publish it on my website. It would be entirely anonymous, and your real name will not be associated with the article. I think that your story would be incredibly valuable and important for people who went through similar experiences. How about I conduct a You Tell phone session with you, and we go through the options together on how to help your daughter. In return, you tell me a few more details about your reasons and experiences of fleeing from Parges, and allow me to publish your story on Open Soteria. I promise that you won't regret it. Karen gets to see and experience so many stories firsthand about how the war has been affecting everyone. It sounds like she would be very much against Raban stirring anything up, even if it is in the name of freedom. Because we know for sure that Raban basically let Oleg die. How did that whole chain of events happen? We don't really know yet, but he was certainly a participant in it. Hello, Soteria. Interesting is, well, an interesting description of something that possibly traumatized my daughter permanently. I'm not really keen on you publishing my story. I don't know what it would do to my daughters if they found out. However, I am rather desperate and worried about my youngest one, so I'll say yes. Please don't use my real name. Please also change times and places. My husband was shot by a soldier of the nation. He died before my daughter's very eyes, and since then, she has not spoken a word. Neither to me, nor to my other children. She's become very reclusive. She's 7. Please help us. Thank you for trusting me. I will not disappoint you. So we have Karen's You Tell account. Maybe we can look at that later. Bill Patterson. I need help, Mrs. Soteria. I keep replaying the traumatizing experiences I had in the Pargesian War. I realize that this is probably some form of PTSD, but counseling is probably too expensive, and I don't want my family to know about it. Dear Bill, my first recommendation would not be to self-diagnose. Whether you are suffering from PTSD or not, well, that is something that trained professionals can help you define. It would be helpful if you sent me some specifics of your actual problems. What are your symptoms, and what do you think is the cause? During the Pargesian War, I was part of the 102nd Bomber Regiment. I am unsure how many people died of my actions, and most likely I'll never find out. I have insomnia, and I lay awake at night, wondering how many lives ended at my hands. Every night. I'm so tired, I really need help. Please help me. Oh, Bill, we saw this person on Karen's phone too. Oh my gosh, this Karen is an angel. It's pretty dangerous too, because mentally, because you're giving so much of yourself to other people that I feel like it might be difficult to really wind down after work, especially because she's working at her normal job, and then when she's not working, she's on the website. Holy crap. And then when she goes home, she's gotta take care of Raban too, who is disabled, so oh my gosh. You can see why she would turn to Illya for support. Someone who can sort of understand what she's going through, cause he's the brother of the person who's disabled too. Dear Bill, it's okay, I'm here for you. These thoughts and symptoms are very common for someone with PTSD. To make a diagnosis though, I would need to assess you further. Your story is a common one. Could you let me publish it on my blog to help other people? I'll make it anonymous. Not too sure about publishing my story on your blog. Could you recommend me a therapist? My main concern is that I don't want my family to find out. And with the state of the world right now, they need me to be strong. Bill, I urge you to let me publish your story. I promise your family won't find out. It would be very valuable information for anyone sharing similar experiences to yours. It'll help your fellow ex-soldiers to feel that they're not alone. Then you can all become functioning members of society again. Alright, I give you permission. I am really desperate at this point. I would do almost anything to make this stop, but please make sure my family doesn't find out. This is really important to me. That's great, Bill. I promise you won't regret this. She has to push a little bit for everybody, for them to be willing to tell their stories. She's right though, it is helpful for everyone. Diane Coleman. Hi, I'm contacting you because I'm seeking help, and I really don't know where to go. My husband gets drunk every night and becomes really aggressive towards me and my daughter. Last night, he hit her so hard that we had to bring her to the hospital. I know he doesn't mean it, and I strongly believe that deep down he's a good person. I still love him, but I am also very worried about Carla, my daughter. Could you please give me some advice on how to deal with him so he doesn't keep getting angry? Oh no. Hi Diane. I am very sorry, but I cannot help you. My website only deals with victims of armed conflict and ex-soldiers who are dealing with war trauma. Your case is too off-topic for me. I'm sorry. Oh. It seems really cold here, but if you think about how many things she's dealing with on a daily basis. I wish you could have at least referred her to someone else though. Oh no. It's a horrible situation to be in. Okay. What are we trying to do here? We're trying to implicate Karen to see if we have any dirt on her. Yeah, was she legally counseling the National Army veteran? Oh, find out the full name of the person. We haven't found that out yet, have we? Well, if we want to talk about illegal... Why is it illegal, though? Why is it illegal? I'm not too sure about that point. Because the whole thing about the deserters is that they won't get benefits because of the safety bill. But why can't Karen do it on a volunteer basis? Is that just not okay? Freedom Plaza, everyone's favorite meeting place apparently. Well, not anymore after yesterday's bombing, I suppose. Aww. Actually, that wasn't it. How do I confirm that they met? Do I have to do something in the story? Oh, okay, this one. Yeah, promise to organize counsel for Molly. It's not that specific though. I guess it's up to us to find out whether she lived up to that promise. Uh-oh. It's 3 p.m. already and we're not... not getting anywhere. That's not good. Yeah. We can put that Molly is... Not Molly. We can put that Karen has a degree, but that's not what helps us here. And there's no more pieces here? We're back to the whole... figuring out what helps game again, huh? Molly's name. Oh! Freedom Memorial! Oh, okay, we can try looking in the... here? Image board thing. Oh. Waiting for my very first session with Nina Maternova, who wanted to be addressed by Molly for some reason, at the Plaza Cafe. Sadly, she won't let me take any pictures of her. Oh, why is Karen so uncareful about all this information? I know it's private, but geez, some company knows your information. Keep it in your heart. The Freedom Plaza is so beautiful in the evening sun, almost therapeutic. Okay, so now we have Nina's name. Yeah, her name is Nina. Right. Oh, hopefully that gets us somewhere new. Ha, Molly. Well done. Nina Maternova is it? Now that you have her name, it should be possible for you to obtain official documents on Nina. Oh? Raban to Karen. Karen. Did you meet Illya yesterday? What? Where did you get that idea? Somebody told him. Because someone told me very specifically, that it happened as a session. Dude, is someone hacking into Orwell? Because he's saying everything that we told Orwell. You believe a random guy telling you things about me? I told you I was talking to Nina all night. So you just confirmed it. Confirmed what? I have also been told that she is not an official patient of yours and that you're covering for her with Illya. What the hell? Is this an interrogation? Alright, fine. You're right. Nina is an official business. I'm counseling her. But as far as the counsel is concerned, it's for Illya. Why did you lie to me? You should have told me. It's not exactly legal, that's why. Probably the covering up with Illya part, that's why it's illegal. Are you out of your mind? You have been taking care of that army woman all night illegally? See? This is exactly why I didn't tell you. I will not allow you to threaten the reputation of the People's Voice. Your blog? You don't get it. To you, it's all about the TVP and your reputation. Some people actually care about others no matter what. I've got to go and check on someone. Karen. Someone who actually needs me. I'm sorry. If this info on Karen doesn't yield results, we are in some serious trouble. Make it count. No matter what you do, we need this info to act against Karen and divert from Raban's actions. Okay. Well, we got it. Oh, there's a unknown conflict. Again though, I'm not so sure I understand exactly why it's illegal. Is it because... Well, how would that even work? She's saying the session is for Illya, but within the council's website, you can already see that Illya is not even an active patient. So, that's such a bad cover-up. And I thought Karen actually did meet Illya yesterday. Well, I'm getting confused about this timeline here. I thought they were having an affair, but then she should be using Molly to cover her affair up with Illya, but then it's actually the other way around, where she's covering up for Molly's session with Illya. What? Oh god. Okay, well, we should probably find the conflicting thing first before we enter this one. So we can put in... What can we... Oh, we have her name now. Nina Maternova. Okay. Yeah. Were we looking at something just before this? Do we have a thing on her now? We do. Yes. Molly. Okay. Back here. We already... Yeah. Oh, we can put Nina's name on the council thing, can we? It shouldn't show up with anything though, because she's not legally being counseled right now. Where is it? The search. Why is it all the way down here? The heck? Wait, where did it go? Oh, here, okay. Please enter patient's full name or social security number here. We can't do Nina? Yeah, for some reason it won't let me do Nina. Okay, fine. I feel like that's right because... Yeah, she's misusing Illya sessions. If she admits it, that's probably true. And I want to put it in because that actually fulfills my objective. But I feel like I want to at least see the conflicting chunk first because it's really irresponsible to do it before we even find out what the other thing is. But at the same time, it's like, where is it? God damn it. This one's just, you don't have any children, right? Yeah, maybe we should disable this. We gotta find more information about Nina. Oh. Mary P? What happened? First match trophy for Karen. Oh! Oh, okay, so we knew that Karen and Mary P were the same person. I've been putting Karen's name in here the whole time because I remembered reading that Karen and Illya, they played this game on the 13th or something, right? But then it never worked when I put Karen in here, but Mary P worked. Now we got Oh, okay. So if we put this into... Oh, if we put it into Karen's account, then they'll know that Mary P is Karen. This wasn't really the thread I was looking to follow at all. I was just sort of throwing in stuff to the search engines, but okay, I'll take it. What? Are you telling me Karen was Illya's date? This could turn out beautifully. Let us work our magic for a moment. There. Wait, what did you do, Ampleford? It seems Raban isn't sold on it yet, judging by what he wrote on Blabber. See for yourself if you like. We need some savory details, something he is unable to ignore. Do you think you can handle that? Oh, that... Are we turning into some... What? I don't want to get into the gossip part here because that's not what this is about, right? Oh my god. Whoa, this is... I feel like we're losing sight of what we're trying to get at here. We're creating a lot of confusion, but at the expense of these people's lives? Sure, Karen and Illya are having an affair, but is that really something that matters to the government? Hey Raban, I hear your brother loves to meet your wife alone. Thoughts? Liars get lied to. Back off. Not interested in discussing your wild fantasies. This is simply hilarious. You always seem to live in your own dream world, don't you? Perhaps this is your wake-up call. Liars get lied to. No idea what the hell you're talking about, but I suppose your own wake-up call hasn't happened yet. Haters gonna hate. They always try to find dirt on you, but no one should believe this. Liars get lied to bullshit. Ooh. Find compromising details about Karen and Illya dating. Oh, I don't know about this one because it feels very... like we're straying away from our objective. But I feel like if we have it... Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad. Karen is such a good person, and what are we doing to her? Ah! If we try to think about it from our point of view, it's not about Karen anymore. It's about stopping Raban Vhart from stirring all the news up in the nation. A hotel? I like where this is going. Oh, Ampleford. Is that really... Oh god. That actually didn't do anything though, did it? Oh! Did something change? Oh my god. Whoa, like what are we even doing here anymore? Oh goodness. Good, we're getting closer. I don't feel so good. Not at all. Hazard is a liar. Oh, it's 3:50 p.m. Yeah. How much have we read? I don't even know anymore. We know him as this handsome man waving politely at the press every time the cameras start rolling. He likes spreading pictures of himself helping children or shooting dangerous animals. Of the public servant, the hero, the formidable presenter, lies a dark truth that has never been revealed until now. Khazar does not win elections, he buys them. He controls the democratic process by purchasing media power, publishing fake stories about his opponents, and then eventually silencing them with threats or a payout. With the opponent out for the count, who cares if the vote count is fabricated? Khazar does not send ancillary troops to the areas of conflict in Parges. He does not send food or medication. He sends soldiers and bombs. Instead of solving conflicts, he causes them. The media won't report on his actions, neither in Parges or the nation. He owns the media, and he owns the legal system. He has to. His family has been proven to be involved in an international crime network, one that sports a list of offenses that includes drug trafficking, prostitution rings, and money laundering. Not to mention that his pocketbook powers a slew of influential lobbyists that can ensure that Khazar is never portrayed in negative light. Forget about solving the most destabilizing conflict that our beautiful country has ever faced. Instead, Khazar sits on his fat ass in his mansion, playing virtual golf. Knowing the truth about Khazar and his endless chain of hypocrisy and lies, I have to wonder why he feels so threatened by free thinkers and independent media like TVP. Perhaps it is because we cannot be bought? He screams that we need to stick to the facts, but the truth is, being called a liar by a fraud like Khazard is about as offensive as being called smelly by a pig sitting in his own shit. We don't know anything about Khazard. We don't know what kind of person he is, even though we're working for the government. So it's like we're automatically on the president's side, but Raban could very well be right here. We don't really know. Did we get enough juicy details? Is that not juicy enough? Is that not compromising? He booked a hotel room. There's nothing new. Doesn't seem like there's anything new. We could go back to singular, but there's nothing else here. No, let's forget about this line for now because I feel like it's not... Yeah. I want to put in this one, I do, but I just don't know what the conflict is, and it seems... I'm stuck though. I'm sort of stuck. I wonder if certain events happen at certain times too, so maybe I should make it to 4 PM and then think about adding in that chunk. God, I feel like this time, I'm spending a lot of time just thinking about what chunks to put in, and it's like I'm stopping a lot just because I'm trying to do that. There's gotta be something in here that's actually good. What did I not say? Oh, he doesn't like working at Watergate, this one. I recognize it already because I've checked it so many times. Illya Vhart. No. This nightmare thing, it's probably too outdated. Raban? This one I might actually wanna... Yeah, this one's giving me 2. I feel like that's pretty good, isn't it? 2 points, 2 data points for the price of 10 minutes. Even though it's not really any substantial information. I get that he isn't very fond of that memory, but how can he be responsible for what happened? Yeah, so she gets that feeling too, right? The fact that he feels personally responsible for this. If Raban has the provocation planned for 6 PM, we best hurry. Only 2 more hours to do something about it. That's, time limits are not good. Cause eventually, if I don't come up with anything, I'm just probably going to be like, okay, well, this is what we're trying to look for, right? We're trying to look for information about this thing. Hey, look, this is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna put it in. But going back to how Illya had the money earlier, we first thought that, oh my god, for sure, he took the medicine and he sold it. That's why he got the money. But no, it was just a card game. So it's really such a bad idea to be randomly putting stuff in like this. I don't like it at all. No, not one bit. No. I didn't even put Karen's birth date. Is that relevant? I feel like no. We can tell Ampleford that she likes world peace. We don't even have a picture of Karen here. Do we have a picture that has other things, not just a picture? Gosh. Gosh. No, there was something in the council earlier that I thought we could put in for... Yeah, we could put in this picture. Oh, let's not be so stingy. Whatever. Let's focus on Karen and Illya meeting. I'm sure you were on the right track with the information on the hotel. We even know exactly where they stayed. This knowledge must be of some use to us. Oh, that's what you want me to do. Oh, okay, I get it. Well, at least she has a picture now. She's trying to guide me in the right direction here. I gotta go to the hologram. Okay, I got it. I keep forgetting about that because it's not exactly a chunk. The hologram. You want me to put in the location of the hotel. We haven't tried Open Soteria, although that's not a location, so it shouldn't work. Yeah. Well, Illya... Location... Oh, I'm scared of what we'll see. Oh my goodness. I haven't felt this happy for such a long time. It was a perfect evening. But what does this mean? I don't know. I just wanted this moment to last forever. This is such a dirty way to go about it though. I don't know. It just feels like we're not doing actual research here anymore. But if we have it... It's for Orwell! For the nation! For the nation! I'm really not too sure about this. This is brilliant. We wouldn't be able to make this up. Who needs something illegal when we have something far more provocative? Is that really what you think, Ampleford? Raban won't be able to ignore this. He won't be able to focus on his article after he receives this news. Let's get it done. Oh, I feel so dirty. The picture is out there. The hashtag is picking up nicely. It shouldn't be too long before... Oh, shit.
Hey!
Karen, is there anything you want to tell me?
No? Is there something on your mind?
Yes, there is, as a matter of fact. I've been sitting here, stewing, wondering how my loving wife could have done this.
Could have done what? Raban, what's wrong?
Karen, are you sleeping with Illya?
What? Are you crazy?
Even when you're caught red-handed, you choose to lie to me, which shows me exactly what you think of me. A fool.
Raban, honey, I can't...
Don't you dare call me honey. How could you do that to me? Both of you. You are not my wife anymore.
That suits me fine. Typical Raban. Flies off the handle and won't even listen to my side of the story. You've been so cold, obsessed with your hatred of the nation. For so long now. You've changed. You're always scheming, making plans, writing this hateful stuff. You scare me, Raban.
Oh, and instead of talking to me about it, you decide to get into bed with my brother, of all people. For God's sake, Karen, you're a caseworker. Talking about emotional problems is your specialty.
You wouldn't have listened to me anyway. It's always you first. Everyone else around you comes second. I guess Illya just made me feel needed. Truly wanted.
You supplied my enemies with the ammunition they have been waiting for. Because of what? A glimpse of lust? I wanted you. I needed you.
You didn't. You don't need anyone. Only yourself. I'll be home soon to get my stuff.
No, Karen. I'm not letting this end so easily.
Raban calling his wife? I bet I know what that was about, and I wish I could have listened in on it. Oh, Ampleford can't hear that. Oh, God. You've performed well today. You should be proud. We have likely averted a bigger diplomatic crisis simply by publishing some personal pictures. How is that? Oh, no. Those delicate pictures will spark a discussion big enough to divert Raban from whatever he was about to publish. The People's Voice has a new announcement. We should tune in as soon as possible. Oh, God. I'm not a fan of how this happened. Karen and Illya were taking a lot of precautions to not get found out, like talking under a fake name, under a fake picture. And I think to them, probably, their defense was pretty much perfect, but they never expected that someone could hack into the messaging systems, singular, the stuff that they were using to directly get the information at the source. So I feel like that's important to remember about how we put information on sites that we trust too, in real life, because we think they're trustworthy, but who really knows? God. Liars get lied to. Are you interested now? Hey Raban, I hear your brother loves to meet your wife alone. Thoughts? Oh God, this is... Oh. I am not afraid of you, and I will not go away. The media manipulators are trying to attack me. He's right. He's not wrong. That's exactly what we're trying to do. This goes to the government agents who tried to attack me using my personal life. You will be sorry.
My dear followers, it might come as a surprise to you, but you aren't the only ones who are listening to me. You are not the only ones watching me. The government has been after me for a long time, snooping and prying into my personal life in a feeble attempt to discredit me. That much I was aware of, and I treaded carefully day and night. But even I could not have anticipated the methods they would resolve to.
Me neither.
You have probably seen the dirty pictures by now. They spread around the internet like a plague, showing my wife and my brother. Nothing about that is true. These are mere montages. It is a pitiful, meritless effort to antagonize me against my family, to ridicule me. But I will not shut the people's voice down, neither now nor ever. I owe it to you, my supporters, to speak out loud what needs to be said. I won't allow anyone to intimidate me. No, I will not stop. I will fight back, and more furiously than ever before. I will go after them. I will pick their precious lies apart one by one and expose their misdeeds so they are plain to see for everyone. All of you shall be witnesses for the truth.
I'm proud of you, Agent. You managed to do exactly what I asked from you. There's no way there's going to be a provocation from Raban after this. Even if he did something, no one would be talking about it. You may log off for today. Oh, it's only 4 p.m. We will see what tomorrow brings, but I don't think Raban will do us any favors and simply go away. Oh. We can still determine this. He's not wrong though. He really isn't, because it's very easy because we're the one controlling the Orwell system right now. So we're like, oh my god, Raban Vhart, this annoying manipulator trying to get everyone to rile up against us. But if you think about it more objectively, holy crap, the government is stealing your private information so that they can try to discredit you on what you want to talk about, which is not even related to your wife and your brother sleeping with each other. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, if we have time now, we could just pluck in all the stuff that we think is relevant. Why not, right? Yeah, this episode, I feel like, oh my god, I had so much trouble with the hologram. There was a lot of information there, but I just kept forgetting that you could go back to put in new addresses. Is this one gonna overwrite this one? No, right? I don't think so. Overtime. We're going overtime at work today. No, we're not. It's only 4:30. Professional psychotherapist. We managed to get it away from Nina, though. That might be a good thing because... yeah. But we know that she's gonna... because in my first playthrough, in my season 1 playthrough, Nina died, so... shit. Oh god. I'm still kind of interested in seeing what's supposed to come about from... like, where do we find the other chunk that's conflicting? But now that we're supposed to log off, I don't know if we can get related documents anymore. We can put it in. Yeah. Why not? Now I'm just plainly misusing my powers. Just because I can. This is fine. I think. Yeah. Again! Okay, so the influencer tab, we still can't use it, and we still haven't been able to upload anything to Perco Leaks. Documents? What documents do you want? Because these are keywords. These are not documents. Please only upload documents about official operations sanctioned by the nation. I wonder if later on, if this means that we could go against the government, because we're kind of automatically on their side because they're our employer, but that's not necessarily the right thing to do. We don't know what the government's really like. We don't need that many pictures. One picture is fine. And we don't need her interests, I don't think. Illya. Same stuff. I don't feel very good about this one, no. We'll leave this one alone. Illya just seems like some random guy trying to make ends meet, so I don't want to make Ampleford think that he has to do with making supplies for the army or whatever. Counseling for Pargesian refugees? Sure. Are we ever going to get any more related documents today? That's really what I'm looking for here. I want to find that conflicting chunk, but we can't seem to find it. Yeah, okay, Illya doesn't enjoy working there, sure. Ampleford is gone. So I think the person who's opening up new documents for us to see is Ampleford, right? So we might just be done here. Okay, well, we can very quickly just look at everything again to make sure that, yeah, I think it's okay. We don't need this one. We already have something really similar. Oh, hold on. Did I not try it earlier? Oh yeah, we couldn't, right? Because the name wasn't highlightable. I wanted to try Nina in here. Yeah. We can't put it in here because it's not official. It's under the table. Okay, fine. Fine. Karen's album. I feel bad because, oh, we dragged her into this. Now she's going to be involved even though she cheated on her husband, but that's not illegal. Actually, is cheating on your married spouse illegal? I don't actually know. I know it's probably grounds for divorce, but it's not illegal, right? You're not gonna be taken to jail for it. But yeah, we know that she's so passionate about her job and now we're like ruining her life. Oh, goodness gracious. These chunks, we can leave it alone, but I wonder about this one. I wonder about... Ooh. Something new here? No? Why was there I don't see anything new. Oh my... Oh, now we know that this is Karen. No, that's enough. That's enough, I say, as I expose every little detail about these people's lives already. Whatever. Calendar? Yeah, these other patients, it's fine. I just wonder about this chunk. We never found the conflicting thing for it. Should I just put it in? There are no facts, only interpretations. A part of me is just kind of like, oh, okay, well, it says there's an objective here, so I guess we should just put it in. But if we try to think about doing this ethically... Okay, you know what? I don't want to put this one in. I'm not gonna put this one in because frankly, I've already messed Karen's life up enough. And we know that Nina, things are not gonna go well for Nina later on anyway, so I don't wanna just cause so much more distress for them. Plus, you know, the whole thing about how we don't know what the other conflicting chunk is. Although, just by looking at this, I'm pretty sure this is the right chunk of the two. But, yeah, it's okay. We don't need to mess everyone's days up, okay? Let's just log off. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Avoided. Okay, globally, what happened? With the attention he had gained, Raban Vhart tried to publish a provocation aimed at the Pargesian President Khazard. The affair. We publish a photo of Karen and Illya's affair to distract from the provocation. The avoided provocation. We were able to stop Raban Vhart from releasing the provocation against President Khazard. Illya intends to quit his job and leave Bonton with the money. He wasn't at work because he asked a colleague to take over for him at the time when some supplies were missing. He got a bunch of money from a card game tournament win. He's not very loyal to his brother and is questioning everything about what he's doing. He's a lead editor at the People's Voice. So out of place. Karen. She's counseling a National Army veteran who deserted. She's a social worker at the Rehabilitation Council, specialized on Pargesian refugees. She covered for her sessions for the Army veteran, Molly, with Illya Sessions. She has a website where we learned that the Army veteran's name is Nina Maternova. She's dating Illya under an alias of Mary P. We published her photo. Raban planned to provoke President Khazard, but he's not feeling very good about what's happening lately. He also feels responsible for what happened to his school. And now we wait for episode 3. This episode I feel like was a little bit rough. Maybe it's suffering a little bit from the, it's the second episode in a trilogy of episodes, so we gotta move the plot a little bit, but not too much, syndrome. Cause it kind of felt like we were just looking around at Illya and Karen. Don't get me wrong though, spying on people is always really fun. But it felt like in terms of the whole Oleg thing, we didn't learn anything. Not much really happened this episode. It was really just Raban being like, okay, I'm gonna do the thing. And then the whole time we spent it trying to stop him. But the overall plot? So was Oleg really guilty or not? We don't really know. I guess it just felt a little bit too micro, especially with my whole affair thing at the end too, because it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm saving the government, but I'm gonna do that by exposing the affair of some random citizens. Which, I don't know, feels a little strange, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah. Episode 3. Synthesis is going to be the last episode, so I guess we'll see how that all wraps up on March 22nd. Hopefully it'll all wrap up okay, but even if not, it's still gonna be fun just to spy on people. Okay, so that was the second episode of Orwell, Ignorance is Strength. My name is Welonz, and I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed spying on all these people, although I felt a little guilty at the end. And I hope to see you all back for episode 3 in 2 weeks. Bye!